Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Regular Beer Reviews, where regular doesn't refer to the beers being reviewed, but to the reviewer, myself. I'm Jesse, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing a beer I've never had before, another one from Sam Adams. This is also out of their winter seasonal pack. As you probably guessed, I'm going to do all the beers in that pack. This is a limited release. It's their White Christmas. Now, I've never even seen this one before. I don't remember it being in the winter pack last year. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that one last year. This one last year. So, anyway, just gonna go on ahead and read what it says on the bottle here. It says, "As crisp as the first snowfall of the year, this unfiltered white ale is blended with holiday spices, including cinnamon, nutmeg, and orange peel. The familiar citrus and wheat characters of the ale are complemented by the warmth of the spices for a festive brew that's perfect for the season. Cheers." So, sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and read the numbers on this. Beer Advocate gives it an 80, which is good, and that's with 720 ratings. Rate Beer gives it a 47 overall, with a 61 for the styles, and the Bros give it a 78, which is just okay. It has an ABV of 5.8%. The availability obviously is winter, and the style is Belgian white, or WitBier. And if you didn't know, Sam Adams is the Boston Beer Company out of Boston, Massachusetts. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get this crack open. Good bit of smoke there. Glad I was holding it down too low. Probably could have seen that even with the shitty quality of my camera. So, let's go ahead and get this poured. I'm just going to use the WitBier glass. It's got a nice color to it. I mean, looked like there was a little bit of sediment on the bottom. Not a lot, but whatever's down there, I want to go ahead and try to get that stirred up. Oh yeah, that's clouded up pretty good. So, has a pretty standard appearance for a Belgian white, a WitBier. A little darker than normal, but let's see here. It is a nice, it's golden. It's a nice golden, maybe like an extremely light amber, but just nice. Golden's the perfect word for it. Like a sunset. Good bit of carbonation streaming up there. A lot of bubbles. It has an extremely creamy white, maybe the slightest bit like an off-white, but looks pretty white. Head, very, very creamy though. I mean, that looks like, again, with these WitBiers, I mentioned in other reviews, and if you drink a lot of WitBiers, you already know I mean, they have great head retention. I mean, super creamy heads. I mean, there's, great lacing from this usually. I mean, I don't know, this looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and jump into the smell on this one. Oh wow, nice bready malt right up front. Kind of bready, biscuity, really robust though. The malts on this really, really strong. Spice notes are definitely there. It mentioned cinnamon, nutmeg, and orange peel. I mean, I can definitely smell those. It also smells like maybe a little sage, a little coriander. Smells kind of grassy, kind of earthy. It smells really sweet too, actually. So, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into this one. Oh wow, that's good. That's really good. That is, the maltiness is at the front. That bready maltiness. It tastes like that sweetness has actually contributed more to the maltiness than any spice notes there. It's just kind of a sweet, bready malt right up front. And then the spices are kind of at the back end, but they're really mild. and it really complements the malts well. This is a very, very well balanced beer. Wheat beers are actually a really, really hard beer to get right as far as like the balance goes, because so many are brewed with spices, and there's usually not really any hop character to it, so the malt profile is what stands out, and it's easy to do one and have it be really unbalanced. This is actually really well balanced. Excuse me. The maltiness is there, strong up front, and then the mild spice notes. I mean, it really balances well. Um, the position of each on the palate, just I mean, they really they really they complement each other well. You get that sweet bready maltiness up front, and then those spice notes, the faint spice notes in the back. I mean, I can definitely taste cinnamon. I can definitely taste the nutmeg. Nice citrusy zing there from the orange peel. This, it doesn't mention coriander, but I swear I taste coriander in this. Coriander, maybe a little sage or something. Like, I can pick up on it in the aroma a little bit, but I can definitely taste it. I mean, that tastes like coriander. But yeah, anyway, I'll have to look into that. But overall, though, I think Sam Adams White Christmas, this is a pretty good beer. A winter seasonal, I'm not really sure why they made it a winter seasonal. I mean, you know, when I have this type of beer, I think of summer. I don't think of winter. So it's weird that this is a Christmas beer, but I mean, it's pretty good. I'm gonna give Sam Adams White Christmas an 8 out of 10. It's a good wheat beer. It's a pretty good example of the style. It's very, very simple, but at the same time, it's a good representation of the style. It's super drinkable. 5.8%. It's, you know, it's pretty sessionable. That's only a little more than like a Budweiser or something, but I would say definitely pick it up if you see it. It says it's a limited release, so I don't know how much longer you're going to be able to find this. If you want to try it, go out, get it. If you see it, pick it up. Sam Adams White Christmas, again, 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and keep watching again in the future for more reviews. Post.